ChatGPT seems to be taking over the world with its new AI technology. We're seeing people pass law and business exams using ChatGPT. We're seeing people publish books on Amazon, and we're also seeing people being able to create exercise routines and healthy eating plans. So let's see what the hype is all about. Here are 10 things that you can do with ChatGPT that will change your life. 1. Creating itineraries. Planning your holiday has never been easier. Say you want to plan a trip to Europe. All you have to do is create an account on ChatGPT, and once you're in, you start typing away what you want it to do. So basically, if you were to type, create a 14-day itinerary for Europe and watch ChatGPT do its thing, it will honestly spit out a 14-day itinerary, which actually sounds pretty good. You can even change this for 30 days, for 2 months, 6 months, whatever it is that you want. It honestly just takes the headache out of researching for trips. You can even ask it to expand on the current itinerary. It's always a flowing conversation, so you don't have to type the question in again. One of my favorite things to do is ask for off the beaten path destinations, day tours. It can even help out with figuring out logistics to and from these locations. Not only that, but it does also provide a ballpark budget as well, so that you can plan ahead for your holiday. 2. Health and well-being. You can get your own health and wellness coach just at your fingertips. You can ask ChatGPT to create your weekly workout routine so that you don't have to spend time thinking about it. All I would type is to create a 5-day workout routine and see the results pop up. You can even customize this to suit your levels and perhaps ask for maybe a low impact exercise routine as well. To remove the fuss out of meal planning, you can ask ChatGPT to create a 5-day meal plan for you as well. Because I'm currently trying out the low FODMAP diet, it's been a bit hard to come up with recipes. So all I've done is typed it into ChatGPT to create a low FODMAP meal plan for me, and it's honestly worked. Not only that, but with the meals provided, you can even ask it to create a shopping list for you so that you can copy and paste this into your notes app so that when you go shopping next time, you've got a full grocery list to look at. This is another great hack that I love with ChatGPT, is that if you don't know what to cook and you've got a few ingredients at home, just pop this into ChatGPT and it will come up with a recipe for you that you can create at home. 3. Recommendations for movies and restaurants. I love this one because on a Friday night when it's a movie night, I always end up sitting in front of Netflix trying to figure out what it is that I want to watch, and I can never come up with a good movie. So what you can do is to type into ChatGPT, recommend me some similar movies to The Gift. And there you'll see some psychological thrillers pop up which you can refer to. Again, if you're planning out date night and you don't know where to go, you can use ChatGPT to type, what are some good Italian restaurants in Sydney? And you'll see a list of restaurants pop up. 4. Play games with ChatGPT. Now, I didn't know this one until recently. So what you can do if you don't know what games are available, you can type into ChatGPT, what games can I play with you? And it will list down a few games like trivia, word association, some riddles, and even 20 questions. It's pretty fun to play. It really does come in handy when you're planning trivia night with your friends. 5. Get relationship advice. The weird thing about ChatGPT is that it almost sounds like you're talking to a real human. So if you're having relationship troubles or friendship troubles, you can type to ChatGPT like you're asking your friend, and it'll spit out a response for you on what you can do to manage that situation. And it's pretty weird because a lot of the answers that come back are pretty relevant and applicable. 6. Resumes and CVs. Now this one has to be my favorite. I wish this was around when I was applying for jobs. All you have to do if you want to create a cover letter is copy and paste the job description and put that into ChatGPT and say you want it to write a cover letter based off of that job description. This will spit out a cover letter which is designed to address the job description to a T. That means it will definitely be picked up by the ATS system and your chances of getting hired increase. If you want to create a resume, then this is also your best friend. All you have to do is say, create a resume template with a job description above. And there you go, it spits out a resume that is suited to that job description. Just make sure that you actually have this work experience because it's never a good idea to lie on your CV. Rather, use this as a starting point or a template to further enhance your CV. Number 7, scripting, content, captions, and business names. This hack is for all business owners out there, content creators, and filmmakers and the like. You can use ChatGPT to give you ideas or starting points so that you can go ahead and create your own script and content around this. This is such a great brainstorming tool if you're finding yourself stuck with new ideas. This has been a real help for me to figure out my business name because I'm in the process of setting up my own mortgage broking business, and ChatGPT has honestly been a big help. I also use it to create some of my YouTube video scripts as well. It works perfectly as a skeleton, and then you can add your touch to it afterwards. 8. Summarize YouTube videos, long essays, or news articles. Wow, this one's honestly pretty good if you ask me. If you find yourself watching a long video podcast, a long news article, or even a long essay, and you don't have time to read it, all you have to do is copy that URL, put that into ChatGPT, and type "summarize this for me." And honestly, just watch it do its thing. What was initially a 5-minute read becomes a 30-second summary. Number 9, learn a language or learn a skill, like the guitar. Remember when I said you can talk to ChatGPT like it's another human? Well, you can also use it to learn another language and have a conversation with it. Basically, if you type "teach me Spanish," you'll be able to learn the basics of Spanish. And once you're good enough, you'll be able to have a conversation back and forth with ChatGPT. For example, I can speak Hindi, so if I was to type something in Hindi, you'd see the response come back from ChatGPT in Hindi as well. I think it's a great tool to use, especially if you're looking at learning some elementary languages. I think it's a great place to start. Also, did you know you can learn to play the guitar using ChatGPT? So if you type "teach me guitar chords," it will break it down for you and teach you how to play the guitar. It will even tell you what chords to hold on to in plain, simple English so that you understand and are not confused by music terminology. Number 10, grade your work or solve a maths problem. This is perfect for anyone who's in school or university at the moment and needs that explanation that can't be found on the web. So if you've got a tough maths problem, what you have to do is literally plug that equation into ChatGPT and type "solve this for me." And you'll see the answer, but you can also ask it to explain it to you as well, which I think is so handy, especially when you want to know the answer, but you also want to know how it's done as well. Also, if you submit your assignment or essay into ChatGPT and you say "grade this for me," it will literally spit out a grade and tell you what it thinks you should have gotten for that assessment. Not sure how accurate this is, but it might just be a good starting point to see how generally accepted your assignment or assessment is, and then you can work off that information to enhance it. So these are the 10 ways that I feel you can introduce ChatGPT into your everyday lives. I'd love to hear if you're using ChatGPT, what are you using it for? Leave it in the comment section down below. I'd love to know. If you found this video informative, please do subscribe to my channel and make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.